Twisted Metal Season 2, Episode 4 throws viewers straight into the chaos and dark comedy that makes the series so addictive. The episode opens with Dollface announcing a high-stakes tournament, inviting the best drivers from across the wasteland to compete for a wish that could change everything. John Doe, Quiet, Sweet Tooth, Mayhem, and Dollface all have their own reasons for entering. But the divide between insiders, those living behind city walls, and outsiders, everyone else, is growing more dangerous by the day. John's wish is to bring down the city walls and end the suffering of those left outside, setting the stage for a tense and action-packed episode. The group quickly realizes that to win the tournament, they'll need more than just guts. They'll need the most powerful weapons available. Dollface reveals that Diesel City is the place to get them, but there's a catch: violence is strictly forbidden, enforced by dozens of snipers who will shoot anyone who steps out of line. Commerce rules Diesel City, and all gas brought in is swapped for in-house currency. The bazaar is packed with weaponry, but the real prizes are locked away in the Emperor's inner sanctum, accessible only to the highest-paying customers, usually city insiders. John, Quiet, and Mayhem hatch a plan to infiltrate the inner sanctum by blending in with the insiders and snagging lanyards to gain access. Mayhem, ever the wild card, manages to get the lanyards by simply asking nicely, and the group disguises themselves as city representatives. The humor is sharp as they fumble through fake accents and awkward introductions, trying to pass as Deb from Spokane and Big Rick from Kirkland. A flamboyant and unpredictable host is amused by their act and invites them to his weapons market soiree, referencing past minor conflicts and city rivalries with twisted glee. Inside Diesel City, the team faces a bizarre auction for deadly weapons. Sweet Tooth, meanwhile, is distracted by his own quest for glory and a velvet cape he claims belonged to Count Dracula, spending all their coins on it and causing chaos. Stu, Sweet Tooth's sidekick, is frustrated by Sweet Tooth's impulsiveness, but gets swept up in the madness. The episode's dark humor shines as Sweet Tooth kills a couple of people in plain sight, convinced no one will notice, and the group struggles to stay focused on their mission. The auction itself is a twisted affair, with weapons like ghost missiles, boomerang blast, and napalm cones up for grabs. The Emperor brags about how cities use napalm to clear out encampments of outsiders, treating human suffering as a joke. John and Quiet are disgusted by the casual cruelty, and John's resolve to bring down the walls only grows stronger. The episode doesn't shy away from social commentary, highlighting the brutal divide between those inside and outside the city walls. As the auction transitions into playtime, the party devolves into a wild, hedonistic celebration where outsiders are forced to play as dirty, lawless scavengers for the amusement of the insiders. John and Quiet play along, crawling on all fours and barking like dogs to avoid suspicion, while Sweet Tooth revels in the chaos. The Emperor announces the King of Dirt contest, bringing Stu on stage for a bizarre and uncomfortable spectacle. The scene is both hilarious and disturbing, capturing the twisted spirit of the show. With the crowd distracted, John and Quiet make their move toward the vault, dodging lasers and security systems. Dollface and Mayhem provide backup, and the team finally reaches the weapons cache. Among the arsenal, they discover an EMP generator, game-changing device that can kill electricity on demand, perfect for sabotaging the tournament. The group grabs armor, piercing bullets, missiles, and the coveted EMP, but their escape is anything but smooth. Alarms blare as the heist is discovered, and chaos erupts in Diesel City. Sweet Tooth, now donning his Dracula cape, goes on a rampage, killing guards and reveling in the mayhem. The team scrambles to escape, fighting through crowds, gunfire, and snipers. Mayhem proves her worth as a getaway driver, and the group barely makes it out alive, clutching their new weapons and licking their wounds. Back at their hideout, the team regroups and celebrates their haul. Sweet Tooth is thrilled with his napalm cones. Stu is proud of his first Massacre. And Dollface reveals her plan to use the EMP to sabotage the tournament and give the outsiders a fighting chance. John and Quiet share a quiet moment, reflecting on the brutality of the world and their hopes for a better future. The episode ends with the team preparing for the tournament, knowing that the stakes have never been higher. Twisted Metal Season 2 Episode 4 is a masterclass in dark humor, action, and social commentary. The writing is sharp, the characters are unforgettable, and the world building is top-notch. The episode balances outrageous comedy with genuine emotion, showing the toll that violence and division take on everyone in the wasteland. John's quest to bring down the walls is more urgent than ever, and the team's new arsenal promises explosive action in the episodes to come. The ending sets up the tournament as a battle not just for survival, but for the soul of the wasteland. With the EMP in hand and alliances shifting, anything can happen. Fans are left on the edge of their seats, eager to see who will win, who will fall, and whether John's wish will finally come true.